Hello everyone, I'm going to let you into a secret. I made these ladybirds using a sculpture template. So this is what they look like. And then I use them like a dress pattern to assemble these lovely sculptures. It makes sculpture really easy. And today I'm going to show you how I glaze them. This is the standard size. If you download and print the design, this is the size of Ladybird that you get. But obviously being a file, a PDF file, it can be printed in lots of different sizes. So these are some of the smaller sizes that I've made for a collection that I'm going to submit into my gallery. So if you would like to follow along, I'll show you the steps I take to glaze them. As you can see, I have glazed this one. This one I've decided to not add the wings because this is how most people remember what a ladybird looks like. But ladybirds do in fact have wings, and these are the different positions that a ladybird, when it's in full flight, this is what it looks like with his wings out. This is what he looks like as he's just landed, and then he puts his wings away completely and you wouldn't even know they're there. So yeah, they're really cute, aren't they? So as you can see, I've started this one already, and I have used an underglaze pencil just to mark out and highlight where I'm going to apply black. So let's jump onto that part. So for the black on the ladybirds, I'm going to use some nano stains, and this one is jet black. And what I do is I just mix it with a clear glaze, a brush on clear glaze, to produce a nice black. So to apply the black, I just use a paintbrush. I brought these paintbrushes from TikTok shop, and I'll add the link if you want to purchase them. I think it was 36 pieces for about £7.50, something like that. But obviously it was a while ago that I purchased these, so see what offers on at the moment. But it's a really good deal. 36 paintbrushes, that's really good, isn't it? So I've used them already to paint that one. And now I'm going to paint this one. So I'm just dipping my brush in the mixture that I've already prepared from the nano stains and the brush on glaze. And now I'm just going to start applying the black. So I'm going to go ahead now and fill in all the head area. And there we are, I've added the black to the areas on the legs and the head and the spots, and now I'm going to add an underglaze for the shell, and it comes out this colour, really nice and bright. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this area now. So I've just applied a little bit of underglaze to a little plastic lid, and now I'm going to apply all over the shell, several coats, because underglaze needs more than one coat for a nice dark colour. So I'm going to jump ahead to that. That's that done. So I've applied 3 coats of underglaze there. So now I'm going to apply the white just to the eyes and to this little section here. And I'm also going to paint the wings white as a base first. Now my white is, again, nano stains, snow white, mixed in with the clear glaze, which turns it a funny green colour. So what I tend to do is apply a coat of just stains first, and then a coat of stains and clear glaze over the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've added all the white in the areas that I'm going to add now. I'm literally just putting stain on the base, because we know that that doesn't stick to the kiln shelf. I'm going to do that all over on the inside and out. That's all the white stain added. Now I'm going to add a mixture of clear glaze, brush on glaze, and white stain to those areas I've added white to. As you can see, I've added the mixture of clear glaze and white stain to the leg area and to the eyes, and now I'm just going to touch up these areas here and do a 1 coat over the wings. I'm using one of the fine paintbrushes from the listing from TikTok shop that I purchased. As you can see, the bristles don't come out, so it's really good for applying glaze on sculpture. So I'm going to jump ahead now and do both of those, on the top and underneath. And there we are, painted all the way around. Don't forget the green you can see is actually clear glaze and there's white underneath. So now I'm going to add some colour to the wings. So I've got my fan brush and some really bright blue glaze. And I'm just going to carefully add a little flash of colour on the wing area, in the direction I've put the texture. Just a hint of colour. In those areas. So I'm going to jump ahead and do the rest. Now I'm going to do the same with a little bit of yellow, just watered down, and apply. Let's jump onto that. And now I'm going to do the same with orange. Just a little bit of orange, not too much. Let's jump onto that. And there we are. So I've finished the detail on the wings now. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So if you'd like to see what it looks like once it comes out of the kiln, then follow along. Thanks for watching.